Hello and welcome to Tengi Talks TV and Movies. I'm Tengi, and today we're looking at another weird short silent movie, and that is the 4-minute film from 1906 called Bob's Electric Theatre, also known as Miniature Theatre. And this is one of the oldest surviving works of stop-motion animation. This film is by Segundo de Chomon, whose other experimental early fantasy films I've featured on this channel. Now, I'm a little bit ambivalent about him because I know he did a lot of pioneering work, but at the same time, he has been accused of stealing other people's ideas and techniques. However, the fact that this film from 1906 is a pioneering work of stop-motion animation to me suggests that he was exploring and developing these techniques regardless of whose work he may have later borrowed from. So he's a little bit of a controversial figure. Nevertheless, I'm very interested to see this. Let's check out Bob's Electric Theatre.
Oh! What the hell? Oh my god. No!
Oh, that's very sweet. 1906, look at what these kids are wearing. Like little sailor outfits. I don't think I've seen a film from this era with little children in it before. Okay, this must be the miniature theatre. What a great setup for a film. And once again, it's one of these early films that has such a stagey feel to it. It refers to the theatre. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, Exorcist style. Wow. I had not expected it to be creepy. I thought it would be whimsical and charming. Oh, here we go. Sword fighting. Was not prepared for sword fighting dolls. What's he doing? Oh, got him. Wow, this is really quite creepy. Very effective though, and I love this thing of the little acts, like in a vaudeville show. Fighting! Wow! Very violent. I do love the Exorcist flavour of those backbends. This is brilliantly well done. I thought it would be a lot more crude than this in terms of the way the stop motion is being handled, but this is really well done. Look at the postures of them, the way they're moving. What happened then? Was there something missing? What's this? Gymnastic equipment. That's fantastic. You can see they're just having so much fun with the whole idea of stop motion and what they can do with it. Oh, that's it. Yet again, we have another Segundo de Chomon film that's so fast-paced, so full of interesting ideas and action that it seems to go by in about 30 seconds. I will admit my expectations of this were not high, and it's completely exceeded any expectations I had. I love the whole setup of the kids that are bored and they get out their little miniature theatre, and it's kind of a kid's idea of what might go on in a theatre show. So it has these little acts of sword fighting, of fist fighting, and the acrobat comes on, but it's all done with such charm and such good humour. I really do love this continuity that seems to be present at this point between the theatre and especially magic acts and what was being done in early trick photography. It's a very interesting moment in time. I think this might be one of the first ever stop motion animation to use puppets or dolls, models for the animation. And as such, I think this is a pretty historic exploration of stop motion and what it can do. As I mentioned in my intro, I am a bit ambivalent about Segundo de Chomon based on things I've read about him, but you have to admire what he did in this film and others like it. As far as I know, Bob's Electric Theatre was an original concept. This is a really admirable exploration of stop motion and what it could do. Bob's Electric Theatre is 4 minutes of fast-paced, frenetic fun, and I think it's still really enjoyable and still so novel when you watch it today. For a film made 117 years ago, that is pretty impressive. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've really enjoyed this one so much more than I expected to. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.